Okay. All right, guys. Welcome back. It's your girl P. Let me just get a sip. I'm so thirsty. Whoa. Sorry, I'm just getting set up. So, today we're going to be talking about my classes and everything and briefly discussing tips and tricks about Niteflirt and Talk to Me. So, for the next couple of weeks until the week of the 28th, I'll be going live on YouTube with you guys Monday through Thursdays to just chat about the classes and talk about it and everything, answer any questions that you guys may have. Yeah, so let's get into it. If you're watching this on the replay, cool. Comment below if you have any questions. You guys, I'm gonna say this in the beginning and the end, but take the time to follow me on Instagram, Mattress Actress Academy, on Twitter, Paisley Will Help. You can find me directly on Telegram, so I can add you to my Telegram groups. Sorry, I'm just getting out the shower. So I can add you to my Telegram groups. It's t.me/mattressactress, but if you can't find the group directly, just find me on Telegram, Paisley Hayes. Okay, so I'm just waiting on some people to get in. And yeah, I am so excited to launch this this program, this courses, all this. It's been really a long time coming. So Mattress Actress has really been around for 3 years, but when I first created the name Mattress Actress Academy, I I was just helping people. This was back in 2020. The pandemic was hitting. People didn't know what to do. Everyone, that's when that whole wave of like the OnlyFans first started. I was in this industry before that whole pandemic and everything. So, and when people started finding out about it, it was like a lot of questions and everything. And I was just helping people for free, but I had a whole page, Mattress Actors Academy. We would do classes and everything as well. So I'm glad to be back in 2023 or to see just how the journey has come. It's been a really cool one. This channel has definitely helped bring it back and get these consultations going and getting these classes going. So it's been really exciting. The only one that has already started is my scheduling course. Um, so that one's already in play. Briefly, with the scheduling course, it's every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's $10 a class to join, or it's $100 for 16 classes. And we go over how to make a correct schedule. So, hold on one second. Um, okay, so where was I at? I'm sorry. Um, okay, sorry, you guys. I hate when I lose my train of thought. I know we were talking about Mattress Actress, the journey, where we're at now. Um, I don't know. If you're watching this on the replay, I'm sorry, y'all. I just totally lost my train of thought. Like, when I get distracted in my brain because I already have a million things on my brain. Okay, so anyways, today I want to get into the PSO course and to see if it would be beneficial for you guys to answer any questions that you may have. Briefly talking about Niteflirt and Talk to Me. That was the topic of today. And yeah, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll give it until about the 8-minute mark. That's usually when more people start coming in. And yeah, so how has everyone's day been? Comments down below or in the chat box. If you're watching this now live, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, as you come in, feel free to ask any questions. I think I could open up with a little question and answer thing. Hold on. Let's see. Just spell it right. Okay, we're gonna test this out. So if y'all have any questions, you can type it there, I believe, in my questions tab. Otherwise, I'm going back to my live chat. Yay! Mod is here. Okay, cool. So yeah, right now my day has been going really well. I hope y'all have been great. And yeah, so the topic of the day is Niteflirt and Talk to Me. Like I said, I do courses on everything PSO, cam, content creating and scheduling, but today I am enrolling in the phone sex course. Sorry, you guys. So yeah, let's get started. So I have been a PSO for almost 4 years. I started in October 2019 and haven't looked back since. Phone sex has Cammy, I'm a cam girl first and foremost. Like, we all know that. But phone sex, I'll have moments where it's like my number one priority and I'm taking all these calls. And then it can also be used as just, a filler to bring in more money when tokens are slow on cam or so on and so forth. But I have absolutely loved this journey as a PSO. It's flexible. It's allowed me, except for certain sites. So be mindful that there are different types of phone sex sites, but I typically work for ones that you don't have to just stay on the chat line. So non-chat line, yes, please ask questions, ask away. Non-PSO sites that aren't chat line based have worked really well for me because you can just let the calls come in. So it's easy. I tell girls, when you're on your cycles, like if you're a cam girl or content creator, I tell my friends, like, hey, when you're on your cycle and you don't feel like getting all dressed up and you can't really cam and do your shows how you normally do, well, then you can turn on your phone lines and make money. You can turn making phone line into a full-time business where you don't have to cam or have to make content necessarily, although I would say it'd be crazy not to make content with any of these things. But nonetheless, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can make this a full time. And I've also told my friends that are in other aspects of the adult world, hey, when it slows down what you're doing or in between collabs or clients or whatever, like turn on your phone lines. So it's been a really fun way to make money easy. And you can just talk and have conversations. Niteflirt is Hey, welcome. Like I said, feel free to ask any questions. And yeah. Okay, so night flirts. The journey on Niteflirt has been cool. When you first get started on there, it's a lot to look at, and that's what another reason why I started offering consultations, because when you first get on Niteflirt, it's overwhelming. And you got to think, I was already in the industry, in the adult industry, for like a year before I started. So for even me not being so new, it was still overwhelming. You have to make all these listings. They don't tell you where to get started, how many listings you need, what this even means. I didn't have a greeting for like 8 months, and I'm just like, whoa. So some of the mistakes that I made, that I could have been making way more money from the jump had I known how to operate every feature on the platform, would have just helped me out a lot. And then it was at the time, I'm so proud that the YouTube community of y'all have been creating more Night Flirt videos. Because when I started making videos on Night Flirt, it was like two. It was no information on there. So I'm so glad to see that other people are doing the same and just talking about their experiences, because it just, helps the community overall. There's room for all of us to win. And yeah, so Night Flirt was confusing. I got on there, so I just want to be able to help you guys out. And then Talk to Me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wish I would have started there a lot sooner. It's Talk to Me is easy. It really is. Yes, the platform, the downside to the platform is they take a huge percentage of like what you're charging. Um, I don't want to quote numbers, so I want to get y'all the correct one. So on the next live, or the next time we talk to me, I will definitely have the answer as to percentages. But like, for instance, if your call is priced at $2.99 a minute, you receive $1.05 a minute. Um, and to say this, if you charge, I believe, what is it, $1.99 on Night Flirt, then you would still receive about $1. So you see the difference in how much Talk to Me takes. However, there's no bidding, so you're not having to spend your money to get started. And I think that's the major thing. You don't have to spend. Oh, it's my little hair. I was like, what is this? It's hair. You don't have to spend any money to get started. It's easy to get started, but you do have to put in those 300 minutes. And that's where a lot of people get stumped at. And that's what honestly stopped me from going on Talk to Me for years. I'm like, I'm not putting in 300 minutes. What is that? I don't understand that. Like, just not knowing. And again, it's really no information on YouTube about Talk to Me. Now, people, trust me, I went through the videos. People do bring up Talk to Me, and they might talk about brief tips, but no one's really going into details on how are you supposed to get those 300 minutes in. Like, first off, the site itself gives you 30 days to complete the 300 minutes. However, um, if you guys asked any questions, sorry, I gotta remember to click on there. So let me know if you do have any questions. Nonetheless, those 300 minutes only took me about 3 days to complete. So I want to teach you guys how to get through those 300 minutes. Okay. But yeah, I wish I would have started Talk to Me a hell of a lot sooner. I would have been making more money. And like I said, they do take out that big percentage. That's a downside. But you don't have to feel like you're forced to take your taboo phone calls. I did hear that from a couple of people that, oh, it's just a bunch of taboo people on Talk to Me. It's really not. I don't take taboo phone calls. I refuse to. That's not what I offer on my profiles. And it's been successful. So Sorry, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. So nonetheless, there's really no information out there going into detail. So I wanted to offer you guys these courses. So let's talk about the PSO phone operating course. During this course, we go over platforms: Niteflirt, Talktome, Sextpanther, I Want Phone, Phone Stars. Um, Phone Stars, like I always said, wasn't my favorite site, but I definitely want to at least tell you guys about it so you can make a educated decision if the platform would work for you. But so we'll go over all the ones that I've worked for, and the courses are going to be every week on Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm going to have one at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. so you can pick whichever slot, but it is 2 times a week that we'll be meeting. And I should have wrote some more down. I made like brief notes, but I should have went into a little more detail so I can be clear to you guys. But 2 days a week, it's about an hour long, and yes, I am still accepting one-on-one consultations. Like, let's not forget that. To book a consultation with me right now, just as a time step, it's August 14th, 2023 is $150. I do plan on going up on my private consultations when these courses actually begin. But if you want to book one now, it's $150. So get it while it's still cheap. But the benefit to the courses as you get me for 16 weeks. Do you know how much accountability that is? Do you know how much I wish I had someone to hold my hand at an affordable price on top of that? Like, don't get me wrong, when I started, there's always been coaches and stuff. It's just, I've been skeptical because you don't really know the people's vibes. You don't know really what you're going to take out of it. Luckily, I've been building this YouTube channel for about 2 years now, so I've built that notoriety. I've built, like, you either know, like, oh yeah, I fuck with Paisley, like I really can learn something, this will benefit, she's my style, she's my vibe, or I'm not. So that's one thing I like about myself versus a lot of people that I see doing consultations or doing workshops or different things. You don't really get to see a lot of their personality, so you don't know, or you don't know how their teaching style is. You clearly see how this is. I have hundreds of videos, 570 something videos on this channel, I think, at this point. Hey Tiffany, welcome. Thanks for joining my live. Hey, thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Yes, I'm happy you could be here. I love when you're like, yes, I finally caught a live. Okay, so to enroll, sorry, can I talk? To enroll in the PSO courses, it is $500. Did I get it right? Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Let me make sure I'm quoting right. Okay, yes, it's $500 if you pay the price all at once. If you do pay on a weekly basis, it's $40 a week. So by paying all at once, I believe you're saving about $140 off the course. But I honestly wanted to make this affordable for anyone's budget. So with that being said, $40 a week, every week. First off, let me tell you, in my classes, you should be making that. We'll get you started, and you're gonna make that money back with the quickness. Like, and so I'm just like, $40 a week, $20 a class for 2 hours of my time every week that you'll be getting me for 16 weeks is really, really, really helpful. Can't stress that enough. I really can't. Okay. So I didn't want to be on here long. I just wanted to kind of get on here and talk about this, but I do want to tell you guys I'm still accepting consultations, so we can still book the one-on-one consultations. To find me, oh my gosh, I've been going through so many comments. You guys say you can't find me. I'm so easy to get in contact with. So I'm going to make it in the description and put everything in the description, but I'm going to say it out loud as well. Instagram, Mattress Actress Academy. Message me there versus my I Want Paisley Instagram. Yes, I'm still on my I Want Paisley, but the problem with that one, so many guys DM me that sometimes it gets hard to decipher. Are you my YouTuber or are you a pervert that I'm not responding to? Because I don't respond to DMs. I only started responding to DMs for my YouTubers. So, with that being said, messaging me on my Instagram, Mattress Actress Academy, would get the fastest response out of you. Telegram group is Mattress Actress, so t.me/Mattress Actress. If you cannot find my group, find me on Telegram, message me, Paisley Hayes. Let's see. Reddit. Okay, so you guys know I've been had this Reddit, and I'm trying to be as active as possible as I can be. I'm only one person, so getting that in the swing of things. But the Reddit is Paisley Will Help, along with my Twitter, Paisley Will Help. But I'm gonna put all of that below so you can know the correct spellings, where to find me, and stop telling me it's hard to get in contact. If you still are having trouble after all of those ways to get in contact with me, and you say you still can't reach me, which is probably going to be somewhat impossible because pretty easy, comment below. Okay, I read all my YouTube comments, so let me know if you have any questions, you can't find me, just comment below. Okay, any final questions or anything? Okay, how did you learn to make your greetings for Niteflirt? I'm thinking about doing it. Honestly, with practice, with being like before I started on Niteflirt, I was already in the adult industry for about a year, so I knew some of the lingo. If you know the lingo, the terminology, and how to set up a really good, effective listing, go for it. Um, but yeah, let me know if you need any help with it. But greetings, that's those are fun. Greetings can make or break whether you're getting a call or not. Because you gotta think, yes, the guys do go to niteflirt.com, but there's a big percentage that call the 1-800 number. It is phone sex, right? So it's a big percentage of guys that don't even know what you look like before they call you. With that being said, do not make the same mistake as me. From the very beginning, you should have a greeting. I didn't record greetings on my accounts for about 8 months, and it was one thing I noticed. I was like, I don't need a greeting. Why I gotta record that? Because the site doesn't tell you anything. When in actuality, I did need a greeting because you know why? When I created my greetings for Niteflirt, my calls increased. Like my calls doubled, if not tripled. Like for real. So without a greeting, you're missing out on money. And then if your greeting is not effective and you're not bringing calls in, you could essentially just be sitting there wasting time on people listening to something and not clicking and calling you. But like I said, I'm still doing one-on-one consultations. I also do shadow calls. So if you guys ever wanted to sit and listen on what these calls sound like to make an educated decision on if this would be for you or not, I do shadow calls as well. But okay, any other questions before I get off? Wow, this went by so quickly. All right, if no one has any other questions, hey, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Okay, well, good night. Y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna get to work myself. And for those of you that are already working, I hope y'all make a lot of money. Toodles!